Dr. Lena Martinez, a renowned entomologist specializing in arachnids, never anticipated she'd be standing face-to-face with an alien spider the size of a house. Yet here she was, staring up at an enormous, eight-legged creature with a glimmering, dark blue exoskeleton and clusters of deep, multifaceted eyes that reflected her own shocked expression. It had arrived on Earth just days earlier, a lone ship from an unknown galaxy. The ship itself was like a cocoon, covered in layers of strange fibers. Lena was summoned to a remote military base where the alien landed. Her expertise demanded for a reason they had refused to disclose. It was only after she entered the base that the truth emerged. Dr. Martinez, the creature has requested you, a high-ranking officer informed her, as though he could hardly believe the words himself. Lena was led into a cavernous, sterilized hangar, where the alien spider awaited. She could feel its alien intelligence, ancient, patient, radiating outward as it observed her. As she approached, a voice sounded in her mind, resonant and calm. "Are you Lena Martinez, the speaker for Earth's arachnids?" The words shocked her. She took a steadying breath. "Yes," she answered, trembling slightly. The alien's mandibles clicked together in what she somehow recognized as a form of gratitude. "I am named Arak'thel, of the Arachnid Corps from the Arvian galaxy. I have traveled far seeking aid for my people. We are ill." Lena's shock gave way to scientific curiosity. "What do you mean, oh? Are you facing a disease?" Arak'thel's eyes softened, and in that moment, he seemed almost human. "It is a contagion of the mind. My people are afflicted by a sickness that clouds their awareness and instincts, making them mindless husks. It only affects the young, and soon, our species will fall to ruin." Lena considered his words, realizing the magnitude of his plea. "How can I help?" The creature lowered his head, his voice somber. "Our healers cannot find the source. We believe your planet has something unique, microorganisms, perhaps something within your arachnids, that could counteract it. I have samples for you to analyze." With a slight gesture, Arak'thel extended one of his long legs, revealing several glass-like containers filled with alien tissues and fluids. Lena's heart raced. The implications of this research could be astronomical. Saving a species and learning about intergalactic biology could reshape everything they knew. For the next several days, Lena worked tirelessly in her laboratory, surrounded by the most sophisticated alien and earthly technology available. She meticulously studied the samples, comparing them to earthly microorganisms, bacteriophages, and parasitic fungi that affected spiders. Finally, she found something that stopped her breath. A particular Earth-based fungus, Cordyceps aeronerum, known for infecting spiders and controlling their nervous systems, reacted uniquely to the alien samples. With a few modifications, it seemed to reverse the mind-clouding infection in Arak'thel's samples. She felt a thrill of discovery and urgency. She presented her findings to Arak'thel, who listened intently, his massive eyes reflecting genuine gratitude and hope. "You are indeed the speaker we hoped for," he intoned. "We must return to our world immediately. But I ask for one more thing." Lena looked up. "What do you need?" Arak'thel shifted, an alien sign of nervousness. "We need you." The proposition was terrifying, yet Lena felt compelled by a sense of duty beyond herself. "What if I can't come back?" "We can make no promises," Arak'thel said, with what she perceived as sadness. "But I will protect you." Before she knew it, Lena was aboard Arak'thel's cocoon-like ship, hurtling through space toward his home planet. As they traveled, she felt something shift within her. They seemed to communicate almost telepathically, exchanging not just words but feelings, memories, dreams of an ancient world of vast, interconnected webs and cooperative creatures. Upon arriving at his home, Lena marveled at the sprawling landscapes of massive webs and shimmering, bioluminescent jungles. Yet many of the young spiders were as Arak'thel had described, listless, blank-eyed, as though devoid of their own will. Lena administered the modified Cordyceps aeronerum to a group of afflicted younglings, observing as it spread through their bodies, breaking down the mental barriers imposed by the contagion. Within days, the young spiders began to move independently, curiously. Arak'thel was overcome with gratitude, projecting a feeling of deep, resonant joy. But that joy was short-lived. In the distance, they spotted movement, hostile creatures that had been drawn by the scent of Cordyceps aeronerum. Enormous, serpent-like entities slithered through the jungle, drawn by the cure's pheromones. Lena realized with horror that the fungus might have alerted a predator native to their planet, something deadly that preyed on the weakened younglings. Arak'thel bared his fangs, rallying his people. His voice echoed in her mind. "You gave us hope, Lena. I will see to it that your legacy remains, regardless of what happens." But Lena couldn't abandon the creatures she'd just saved. She helped the younglings retreat, using her knowledge of Earth spider behavior to teach the adults how to build trap webs in a last stand against the predators. The tactic worked. The webs snared the monstrous serpents, and Lena's heart raced with pride and relief. After the battle, Arak'thel turned to her. "You have saved us in more ways than one. We are indebted to Earth, and to you, our speaker." She was returned to Earth a hero, though only Arak'thel and a select few in the military knew what she had truly done. She watched as his ship ascended, cocooning him in a web of stars, knowing she had forged a bridge between worlds and saved an ancient species from extinction. For weeks after, she felt the silent presence of Arak'thel in her mind, a bond that would last a lifetime and a humbling reminder of the strange wonders that lay beyond Earth's skies.